Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here, coming at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch for you guys today, and the BANLIST is moving the market like crazy. Even though we did not get that many changes, Konami gave us a lot of cards to deal with tier limit, Ishizu, and Ishizu in general this format, and we're going to get into all that right over here, as well as I tell you guys what these cards are realistically selling for and the crazy unrealistic prices they were selling for earlier. And that's also why I don't like doing market watches when we get a ban list until at least 6-8 hours later, because I want to see what the cards are actually realistically selling for, not just the hype rolls of, oh, people are spending 4 times the amount that they should be for this card. So we're going to get right into it. But before I do, if you guys enjoy these videos, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe. If you're buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. Thank you to all my YouTube channel members that consider being one. And let me know in the comment section below what cards I'm going over next Market Watch. And we're going to get right into this. So Satellarknight, Ptolemy's from Cross Souls. If you guys do not know, Satellarknights in general are one of my favorite archetypes. So I'm a little hyped that they're going to give us a bit more support by bringing this card back. I know that's not the reason they brought this card back, but I can dream of a Link monster one day. Now, 2 level 4 monsters here. Once per turn, chain during either player's turn. You detach 3 materials from this card, and you switch something from your extract, a monster that is 1 rank higher than this card, except a number monster. By using this face-up card, you control as the XYZ material, and the materials attached to this card also become materials of the summon monster. You detach 7 from this card, skip your opponent's turn, and there were ways to do this actually, and it was absolutely busted. I don't think it's that realistic now, but it's there. But during each player's end phase, you can also attach a Stellarknight card from your extra deck to this card as an XYZ material. Now, ultra rares over here are about $14, $13 over here, and I told people to get these at $1 or $2 because if this card ever comes off, I could see it being a $10 card, and I wasn't too off. You made a lot of money if you did grab these. Now, ultimate rares here, first edition lightly played are 30, near miss are 33. I don't think that's a bad price because this is a core set ulti that is quite old at this point, and it just came off the ban list. This might go a little lower, this might go a little higher, because the reason why people are actually buying this card out is because of Stellarknight and Stellar Diamond. Now, you're able to make this with Ptolemya, and once you make it, during your main phase 2, you could also XYZ summon this card by using a Tellarknight XYZ monster you control as a material. So make sure that you go into main phase 2 when you make this. I don't know why it has this stipulation, but it just does. Now, when this card has an XYZ material, neither player can send cards from the deck to the graveyard. So issues who are dead, tier limit hurt a lot, they have to get rid of this card. This card also says, and any cards that return from the graveyard to the hand, specifically, they are banished instead. So this is an amazing floodgate against tier, and if you are playing this format and you can make these cards, I really think that you should, because going first, slapping this as a floodgate on the board, I mean, your opponent can't mill, that hurts other decks as then tier limit. Getting cards from the graveyard to the hand, that hurts a lot of decks as well. Slapping this on board round 1, this format, is actually a good idea. During either player's turn, when an opponent's dark monster activates its effect, you can detach a material from this card, negate the activation if you destroy it. So you make this against, let's see, branded, you have a negate, and if they want to add something to their hand, it is banished instead. Tier limit can't mill. Card is overall amazing here. Ultra rares are $30 here, 31. Mega packs here are about $20 here. Now, these were actually 40, and I actually want to see if anyone bought these for 40. I highly doubt it. Does not look like it. Looks like people were very balanced with this card. OG's selling at about 34 here. So roughly what it is now. And then ultimate rares here. First light plays are 45, near mints are 45, and these are selling for 40s, as you see right over here for this card. And the ulti looks absolutely gorgeous. In fact, while I don't like showing cards on my webcam, I actually picked up 2 of these over the weekend because I will always pick up Stellarknights or Stellarknights, because I know there's going to be that one guy in the comment section below. Some of them are called Tellarknight this, Tellarknight that, Stellarknight this. Konami love to play with these archetypes names. But this ulti looks absolutely gorgeous here. I'm probably not doing a great job moving this, but trust me, this ulti is amazing, and I'm really glad I actually got it for cheap. So $45 for your ultis, not too bad. Deneb here from Duelist Alliance. I want to go over these as well. First editions are about 9s for lightly played. Near mints are going to run you about $10. If we only go near mints here, there's about 17 listings, so 1270. So this card is going up. People are at least looking at Satellarknights right now to see, hey, maybe we want to play this deck against, tier, because it's kind of like a little similar to Zoo. You can set 3, and you can have the Floodgate on. It's a deck. That's what I'm gonna tell you. In fact, if you guys want, maybe I'll give you guys a Satellarknight deck profile, because I know a weird way I want to run it now, because there was a engine that came out that's really good with this, because Satellarknights need their normal summon very, very badly. So any engine that doesn't use their normal summon that adds something good enough for this deck is really good. Now, Altair from Astral Pack 7 here. These are about $4 for your supers. That's not too bad, going up to $5. I was told people get this at $1 or $2 actually. And this card did spike, as you can see right over here. As well as Una Kalaiha, Foolish, is about $1 here. Not a very good grab if you actually want these, going up to $2 here. Fun fact about Satellarknights, I actually almost got a top 32 in 2015 with this deck. And I would have been the only Satellarknight player that top 32'd. I believe it was in Rosemont. This deck and Shadal were my two favorite decks out of Burning Abyss, or not Burning Abyss, out of Duelist Alliance. Burning Abyss was actually my least favorite. I love Burning Abyss, do not get me wrong. But I love Satellarknights as well. As I think it's a deck that teaches players that know the game's rules and been playing for a little bit more about what the game is about. That might be, and some people that may go over their heads, but this deck is it's a toolbox that just straight tells you what the card does. Like, do you guys know the meme with the Endymion with too much text? Satellarknights are like the opposite of that. Okay, it is summoned, you send a Satellarknight from the grave, and you can only use it once per turn. That is it, right? And that's this effect right here, as you can see here. A lot of them are very, very simple, all right? And I really like that, actually. Mystic Mine here is still money at $7, $6, $3.33. I don't know why. I guess some people have not looked at the ban list yet. Macrocosmos Ultra from where's this one go? Oh yeah, Raw Yellow Mega Pack. So Raw Yellow Mega Pack here, about $15 here for light plays. Near mints are gonna run you about 16, going up to 18.45. First editions are about 17, 19, going up to 22. Right over here, not too many first editions left. But you can also special summon a Helios from your hand or a deck. So if you want to play that, you could. And then when this card is faced on the field, any card since the graveyard is banished instead. So it's not just monsters, it's any card. Then you have Dark Revelations here. Now, I've actually owned Dark Revelation super rares. And I have to say, facts over here, these don't look that good. Like, they really don't. People think they look really clean. They really don't. I mean, they don't look awful, but I'd rather play the Ultra most. And then once I look at the price difference, I definitely do. $250 to $300 for your lightly playeds. Now, nobody's really buying those, but on the 21st here, $144. Some people are buying them for $140. So 2 mod plays for $75. I don't know why you pay $75 for a mod play super, especially because like the purpose of this card is to look clean, I think. But hey, do you? I'd rather have ultras. Then you have Macrocosmos from Legendary Collection 2. Legendary Collection 2 and the Raw Yellow Mega Pack both have so many cards in the exact same rarity, which is funny because they're both out sets that sell like crazy. $20 here. First sets are $25 for your Macrocosmoses. Then you have the DTs, which, fun fact, this wasn't a 5-card time in your trade binder an extremely long time ago. So I can't say if you got these when I told you to, because when I say a long time ago, I mean over 2 years ago. But when we got this to 3 in the OTG, I actually told people DTs at 2, 3 a pop. This is a good buy right now if you guys want to go ahead and grab these. And I mentioned it twice, and right now it's, well, a little bit better at $10 here, 27, 22. These were hoarded, and I had a feeling they were. It goes up to 28, but right now they're about 10s. Then you have Macrocosmos Structure Deck, the Dark Emperor here. These are about $6 here for the commons, but they do go up. And there is another common printing in I believe it's called Enemy Justice, right? Enemy of Justice, yeah. So if you have these in bulk, or you think you do, I mean, you're having a $6 card just sit there. A card that you can actually use in this format as well. Fire Formation Tanki, I said at $1 or $2, this is a good card to grab. Now, they put this card at 3, and I absolutely hate it. And I'm going to explain to people why I dislike this card at 3. Now, this card, I compare it to Rhoda, and this card is overall better. We've seen this card in the meta with Tri-Brigade and other decks, as well as Zoo. We've seen how this card will always be in the format if a Beast Warrior type monster, or you can add a Beast Warrior. Like, anything to do with Beast Warriors, this card goes crazy. I don't care about the 100 attack. Really, I mean, it is cute. I've seen it matter before, but the reason why this card's really good now isn't only just because it is a search at 3, but because you can actually send this with droplets, and your opponent, you know, if they won't be able to respond with spells, which is something that's actually crucial. Some people will pitch a spell as well as a monster with their droplets, and droplets is a card you control. So that is something that you guys should be considering with Fire Formation Tanki. So $5 here, $6.50, $6.33. If you got these at $2 when I told you guys, good job, you made some money. Fire Formation ultis right here are about 126, 132, going up to 174. They're not too bad here. Dimension Fissure from Champion Pack 8. Now, funny enough, I actually have one of these supers. I actually really liked how it looks. Well, right now, lightly plates are 170, and I actually did tell people to get this as well. Back when these were, I think, you know, I just want to see, because they were, maybe they were $80. Yeah, about $80. So if you did, you doubled your money. Good job here. These do look nice now. Legend Collection Secret Rares here are about 23 for light plate. Well, 19 for a light plate, 23, 25. First and mods are at 25. Nobody cares. First edition near mints, well, lightly plates are 28. Near mints are about 30 here, going up to about, wow. Well, 28, 29, 30, but they do go up to 50. So if you want your secrets, looks like you're paying a fat stack here. Raw Yellow Mega Pack here. Believe it or not, this is, I'm just going to assume this is the same thing. First edition's 25, going up to 40. Yep, okay. I don't think, no, does anyone really, if I had to choose one, I'd rather get Raw Yellow Mega Pack. Dimension Fissure, Dual Saga here, Ultra Rares. These are 17, 16s here. Near mints are about 18, 21, so not too bad. Commons are also money at like the $8 mark here. So, Lyric, Celestial, Wagtail here, and this is still all cards. It's just monsters, so it's just monsters, but still good of a card. And if you run 3 Macrocosmos, 3 of this, your D-Shifters and all that, you got it. So if people think D-Shifter is going to get hit anytime soon, I got some news for you. Also, I love Arizona iced tea, especially the peach one. I like the sweet tea the most. I used to drink green tea when I was young. Like, I really loved green tea. But I also like the grape one, and I got a mango one. The watermelon one's really good, too. There's not really too many. I don't know if there's bad Arizona iced tea out there, to be honest. So let's do a Wagtail here. Dollars for this card. Lyric Bird Call here. These are about $2 here. We got the little Starling Safer card back from 1 to 2. Doesn't look like people honestly care, which I don't actually blame them too much because there's better stuff to run, especially with Tri-Brigade. So you could, I think Bird Up's better now, if I'm wrong. I don't know if they have other pieces left, but doesn't look like people have any faith in this. Yeah, 80 cents here. These cards, I mean, this card's usually a 35, 40 cent card, I believe. And these are selling like wildfire, which is good because this set's awful. It needs all the value it can honestly get. You know, if this set actually went up, I think that it wouldn't be a bad idea to pick it up if this card Bird Call actually went up. Just because you still have Baron at what, $100? Oh, about 103, 110 here, about $110. Okay. And then boxes are 34. I mean, you got Ghost right here, which is cool, and the rest of the set is absolutely worthless. Again, if you don't pull this, you wasted like 25 bucks, 26, maybe a little more. If it only had like $1 common or something. Metaverse Secret Rares are $30, $40. This is better than when they got bought out to 50, but they are selling right over here. At least they cannot activate Mystic Mind anymore. Supers, $7.50 here, $8. Right here, going up to, you know, 8 9s for your supers, which I told people getting supers at $1, or they were about $2 or $3. That is the way to go for this card, because secrets are overhyped, and if this card ever comes back, it'll probably go up to a $10 card, and it did. Golden Lord. Now, this card is, playing Eldlich now with all this bad stuff is just awful, but if you want them, they're $50. This is cool for the future, but you're sinking $50 in for a while. I hope you know that. Scarlet Sanguine here at about $270. Actually, I would get some of the secret traps. $270, $3 here. Cursed Eldlands here about $266 $3. This deck is not going to see any play right now. Golds are like 3s. Revived King Hades, ultimate rare here. I did not get to look at the ulti last time I went over this, and I actually do have first editions here. Lightly played 25, 27 over here. Near mints are going to run you about 32s, going up to 48, going up to $80. Definitely a no thank you here. Now, first editions for Crossroads are $73, $90, $129 for your first editions, which is quite a bit, honestly. Then 160. So, yeah, first eds. Woo. Now, Crossroads of Chaos Ultra Rares. Now, I actually have an Ultra for myself. I have the ulti. It looks gorgeous, but I don't know. For the money they're worth, I just don't. They're a card that looks cool in a binder. So, I'm actually okay with unlimited ultis for this. But I do have an OG first ed one of these. And first eds are about 25, 27, 40. If you guys do not know, Crossroads of Chaos first edition boxes do not exist. It's the same thing with, I believe, Stardust Overdrive and one other thing. I think it was the, not Darkwing Blast, but I keep wanting to call it Shining Darkness. People said there's no first edition Shining Darkness boxes either, and I'm pretty sure that is true. I could be incorrect. Only way to get first edition was out of the tins. So pulling a first set one of these was very, very rare. Now, even unlimiteds are still too much money. You do have the secret rares. Well, you did have the secret rares. I guess you don't have them anymore. Secret rares here, 72 listings out. This card apparently is extremely short print, which is really good because nobody wants this card, right? Dollars for these secret rares. Would I pick these up? No, to be frankly honest with you. Unless you want for yourself to play an older format, it looks cool. I don't think there's too much investment play in there. There's so many better cards to invest in that are cheaper than that. Hades from Retro Pack 2 here, ultra rare. Lightly played are about $3. Near mints are about $3.22. $6 here for a playset. 7, 9, going up to 10 for your retro pack. So if you want a Dark Ruler that is hard to grab here, $3 before it's gone, not bad. Then you have the Speed Duel ones here at $10, going up to 15. Look, if you have this card, just sell it. I know that it's a Speed Duel card, so it's a little more rare and all that jazz and all that fun stuff. But just no, just don't do it. That's all. And then you have the Lost Art, which I really like. They decided to keep it as Hades, not Hades. By the way, that's why his name's like that. They didn't want to put Hades in. I did not know that for a very long time. And I love the Lost Art because if you compare the Ultra here, he kind of looks a bit lame here. He kind of looks, I don't know. He just kind of looks like he's waiting for his Happy Meal at McDonald's and all that. He doesn't have his horns. And then boom, with his horns and stuff, it just changes the whole card. Lost Arts are $2.50. Going up to about $3.50 here for your Lost Arts with shipping included. So it's not bad Lost Art to grab a copy or two. I personally have a place of this card because not only was it cheap, but I actually do like the artwork. Let me know what you guys thought of this Mark Watch in the comment section below. There will be a live stream tomorrow at 10 p.m. Central, or we will be going over any card you guys want. So always show up, as well as whenever I get donations there, I open up some OTS packs. And we got an ulti last live stream, which, if you guys don't know, you have to go to videos to find my live streams now. YouTube is doing this very weird thing where it does not show in the uploads that I live streamed. And a lot of people aren't seeing that, so a lot of people aren't clicking on it, which is not their fault at all. But I am still live streaming. I'm not taking it down afterwards at all either. So I don't know why YouTube's doing that. I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to keep the live streams up there, or maybe they'll revert that decision. I don't know, but right now I'm just stuck with telling people, hey, I did live stream. You just have to go through all these extra steps to check it out, which people might not. So leave a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.